G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 days, welcome back to the new 2.5 Survival Revival update, and welcome, not back but for the first time, to my new crafting room. My base has expanded. I did just notice this though, another open window, this bulletproof glass, not particularly strong by the sounds of things. Get rid of all of you and I'll replace you in a second, but look at the sunrise poking up over there. Look at this. Look at all the space we have now. So I need to move my workbench from here and my forge. You're crafting out the rest of the stuff, but just making use, taking advantage of the space we got. And I love that. There we go. All sorted out. Glass planes back in. I will have to go and repair them or like upgrade them up with wood though. Somehow make it super transparent. Cut it thin enough and everything's transparent. It's your window to weight gain. Get you good. But today I have a lot of driving ahead of me. I do have my new motorcycle. I've got the fuel efficiency mod installed in it. I've got the supercharger installed in it and a bunch of storage as well. How we looking? 87% fuel. It's all the fuel I have in the world. Supercharger, pockets, and a fuel saver. So I got a grand adventure all the way back to here. Annoyingly, I can't actually leave just yet. I've got 5 minutes left on my tier 6 Dolce that I'd really like to roll with. You can go back into there, you can go back into there, and you can go back into there. In fact, how am I looking? I've got a fair few glass jars got hanging around, so I think I might fill them up with my own bathwater, gamer bathwater, but the one that people won't buy. Listen, I'm not going to test it. I'm not going to put it on the market. No one needs that in their life. Get all of you, get you nice and ready to cook up, do a bit of housekeeping before we leave. There was nothing else that I wanted to craft. Now that I've got the 2 workbenches, I'd love a second apiary. If I go and harvest a bunch of wood stumps, I might find the beeswax that I need, which would be great. Just a second opportunity to milk some honey teats. But I think where's some honey teats? My brain said bees nipples, and I was like, no, that sounds weird, Josh. Say the other thing. And I said honey teats. Nailed it. Well done, me. I've just been sitting here. I've been too excited. Been sitting here just watching the countdown on the last couple of seconds. I do have all the mods to see what's going to fit onto it, like a laser sight and a suppressor and stuff. Beautiful. How the bloody hell are you doing? 112 damage per round, but even better than that, if we're going to be whipping out the Dolchum, things are probably pretty bad, and I want it to go better. So I've loaded up with high power with hollow point ammunition. Chuck the suppressor on, anti-rad 2, underbarrel laser, and an extended mag. That'll do. Don't need a red dot sight, don't have one anyway. That'll do nicely. Got the crosshairs. That is a pretty serious loadout. That's sick. And there's one last little sprinkle of fuck yeah before I head out for the day. I can now move my workstations into my big room. We've been at home for a little longer than usual, but it's okay. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. You've got plenty of time left on you, so I'll come back and move you much later on. Chuck you in. Ha. Alright, we're good. We're sorted. I will need some food, some waters, take some coffees, take some bacon and eggs as well, and we're ready to rock and roll. Fuck, I forgot the bike. Why am I like this? Idiot. Bloody idiot. I'm so used to having my vehicle downstairs ready and waiting for me that I forgot that I put my motorcycle in my lounge room just to ogle and see how good it looked. Absolute pelican you are, Woodle. Why the hell are you like this? Might take some extra. No, I don't need extra. We're fine. All right. Second time's a charm. Up, over the edge. Don't hurt your legs. We're good. Sorted. Let's do this. It's going to be a bit interesting to get back home again. Oh, yes. Oh, we can finally do it. We chickened out of doing this when I had just a mini bike, but now I have a supercharged motorcycle. If there was ever a time that this was going to work, it's going to be right now. All pain or all gain. There is nothing in between. Come on, baby. Hit 'em, pup. Hit 'em, pup. Oh, never in doubt. Never in doubt. The flying Woodle. It's going to be a stupidly long trip all the way back to my base in the Pine Forest, but there's so much stuff that I want to go and get. The extra forge, a bunch of resources that are left behind, a bunch of very important resources as well. Not stuff that I'm really willing just to let bygones be bygone and let it just disappear back into the world again. So I'll grab that, grab whatever I can, and then start heading down to the south to the winter biome. Who's down there? It's Trader Hugh. I hate Trader Hugh. I mean, he's not as much of an asshole as Trader Rect is. He's not quite as abusive with his vocal lines as Rect is, but he is very abusive to my eardrums in just the way that he sounds and the way that his voice is mixed. So I'm never excited. Never excited to go back and see Huey. What I should be doing though is keeping my eyes and ears peeled in case I see any tree stumps around the place. If I'm looking to make another apiary, I'm gonna need some extra beeswax. So maybe not staying on the beaten path, just going through bush bashing a little bit. There's one right there. So I can see one, stop one, grab my axe and grab one. I thought I could one tap it. Got free honey, didn't get the wax. Oh, I should do that too. I should do that too while I'm here. I don't have any cotton back at home. And there's a bunch of these little like flowery fields around the place. Cotton, I have none of. The rest of the flowers, I have very little of. So if I just grab you while I'm here, I also need, for a king-size bed, because I'm a fancy bloody boy, I need 40 cotton for you too. So I can't be skimping. So this is how you know. This is how you know that my priorities have changed a little bit now that I'm rolling an SMG and a Dolcher and a tier 6 machete and just all my top tier shit. We can take a break from survival. We can take a break from the apocalypse to go picking flowers. Of course we can. You know, live a little. I've grabbed all that I can find. What do they end up with? 44 cotton, 34 goldenrod, and 64 chrysanthemum. Not too bloody bad. If I can do this trip, I mean, that's already the flowers taken care of. If I can do this trip and come back with, oh, there's more cotton. Damn it. And come back with the beeswax as well. I'm gonna count that as a win, regardless of what happens. Another tree stump. I've got my axe equipped, so just power attack. On the hop, the pike didn't even stop rolling before I clambered back in the seat again. Get back in that saddle. Oh, there's another field. Okay, last time. This is the last time I'm doing it. I've got a knife and do it a little bit faster. I want the cotton, I want the goldenrod. I can get the chrysanthemum anywhere. It's like a mining episode. You know, sometimes you just have to go mining. Sometimes you just have to go flower picking. I don't make the rules. These are now necessary and required resources that I need all the time. So gonna have to do it. Gonna have to take a break and go frolicking. You wanna come too? Can you at least like give us a hand and pick some shit before you die? Now you're just a nuisance. Bet you weren't expecting this when you clicked on today's video. What a bait and switch. It's like watching Top Gear and everyone's riding around on bloody push bikes. On today's episode, Woodle gets a green thumb. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. What have I got? I've got 138 cotton now, bunch of goldenrod, chrysanthemum. Yep, we're fine. So now it's just the honey that I have to be looking out for. If I see another field of lovely posies and daisies and everything in between, I'm not stopping. I'm going back to how we normally are, completely ignoring flowers. Oh, I got one. Finally got one. It's the first beeswax I've come across the entire time I've been swinging. Okay, we've got one. We're a fifth of the way there. I was gonna say a quarter, that's not how math works. Another stump. Oh, geez, don't destroy it with your bike. I doubt that's gonna help me. Another one. Nah, we're going back to classic 7 days where they can't be found anywhere. The road into town is blocked by the CDC checkpoint, and when I say blocked, I mean it's completely open and easy to drive straight around. Sweet checkpoint there, lads. Great roadblock. You definitely stopped the traffic on that one. Oh, I've come a different way. Look at the path I've taken. I've gone every which way and eventually found my way back to where I need to be. We're back in our hometown again. We only managed to find that one stump, that one bee's honey, but it's fine. It's all good as long as I can come back, kick up my feet in the good old treehouse base. Look at this. Look at this joint. Almost brings a tear to the eye to be back here again. Last time I was here, I was just a little baby fledgling survivor boy, and now I'm a big, still flailing fledgling survivor boy. Take both of you. Take that. I was going to pick you straight up. This is where it all started. This is where I was living for so long, not long ago. I'm going to take that beaker because my second cooking station at home needs it. I'm going to scrap you, some hobo stews. Not too bloody bad. In fact, you know what? They've been sitting here. I doubt they're good anymore, but jump in your old school bath and get that into you. Bloody beautiful with the old screamer trap. What do I actually leave here though? Some decent stuff, a lot of brass. Can I just take everything? Can I just load up the bike and take everything home with me? Like, why not? Oh, that's why not. Because even with the motorcycle, all the extra carrying capacity, I still don't have enough room for everything. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I've done a lot of soul searching and a lot of thinking, and I think this is the most I'm gonna be bringing back with me. Actually, before I do anything, you can grab a couple of mods. That one, and that one's gonna free up some extra space. That's how desperate we're getting. Enough room for you. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna be. This is all stuff I'm bringing after this. There's nothing left for me in this base. So goodbye, base. I'll actually grab those frames before I go. Nothing else around, nothing in you. Nothing at the Horde base either. You were a pleasure. I'll take the lantern with me, but you served me well. You're a good base, a great base. It's time for me to go. So with that done, with the house said goodbye to go back the way I came, chuck-a-looey, chuck-a-rooey, chuck-a-looey again. Get out of town and head south towards the winter biome. It's always kind of sad. It's definitely melancholy when I say goodbye to a base like that. I get attached to things so freaking easily. It's a base in a game that I lived in for like a couple of days, like 2 weeks, whatever it was, and I've immediately got this like connection to it. I'm just a sensitive boy, you know. I just want to feel attached to stuff. I'm like blue tack. I'm just gonna beeline this straight towards the marker like I usually do. Not only because that's the fastest way, but also because there might be some bees along the way. And another trader wrecked. Do I have time? Do I have time? Oh, I'm not gonna squeeze there to come in and see you. I probably don't, but I mean, for a couple of Forger head books, maybe some steel or something, we'll give it a go. Oh, it's a free duct tape, actually. I'll give that a red hot go. I'm not going to bother chatting to him, but I just want to see, just in case you have something outrageously good. Quick little peruse, scrapping for fun books. I do actually need some of those, so I need to get close to getting my impact driver, so I'll take that. Jars of honey, nothing. Steel pickaxe, nothing, and a crucible. That's actually some decent shit through here. It's not entirely nothing, just nothing for me. Yeah, no, I'm not taking any of that. Do you have any wax though? Nope. Cheers. Bye. It's gotten very rainy. Look at me with the hood on. Can't even see the tash anymore. Travis heads going back to the dressing room for the rest of the day, and I've dolled myself up differently. Starting to rain. It's a little slippery, but I'm just making my way through. When it's raining like this, I think it's better just to stick on the roads. I still need the honey, so I'm like scanning the roadside, but not going across the bush anymore. It's too risky. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's the winter. Please don't be storming. Last time I did this, it was like raining and shit like this in the pine forest. That counted as a storm in the next biome, so it didn't do the storm front that you can see from a distance. So I got surprised by it. No storms. No storms in the winter, you bloody beauty. Ah, g'day, Chuck. How you doing? Our first view of the new zombie in this playthrough. And I completely shaked it. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare hit my brand new motorcycle. I just got it. You prick. There's a nice little road just here as well, complete with a little tree stump entryway. And and that gave me the beeswax as well. You little beauty. Chuck you all into them. I am very much overloaded, but that's all good. Does that mean, though, now that I've been into the winter, yes, all of my biome things are now done. I survived 3 more blood moons. I still got ripped off on one of those, though. I've already survived 3, but don't know why I didn't count. Okay, so that's a long way. That's a long way to go for that one. And is there anything close? Anything I can do quickly? Me try to use the next one, and then Jolly Boy, and then the whole first panel's done. Holy shit! I don't know if being in the snow makes driving a little bit more slippery. Kind of, ooh, that bridge is fine. Kind of feels like it might. That would make a lot of sense if it did. I wish it was something like, kind of like in Vain, where like when winter comes, oh, I'm very cold. When winter comes, you have to change over your tires to off-road or winter tires so you can drive around a little bit better. Look at this for a city we stumbled upon. There's a Dishong, there's a town hall, there's a vanity tower over there as well. I'm a little bit nippy, but that's all right. Could cut some glass. Let's go see Huey. If we're a little bit erect, let's change that. Huey will fix it. So my chlamydia mod does count as being warm though. So holding chlamydia makes me nice and warm. If I put it away, I start getting colder. At least I was. On the bike I was. Maybe, is there wind chill in this game? Surely not. Surely the game isn't that bloody deep and thoughtful. I mean, we didn't have working water for so long. Is there gonna be like bloody wind chill on the back of a bike? No more beeswax out of you. I think that used to work though. Like the chlamydia mod used to keep you warm when you needed it. So hopefully it's still the case. No wax out of you again. G'day, Huzzy Buzzy. Never excited to see ya. Hopefully I've installed the mod that shuts you up, but otherwise you're just gonna shout at me with your terribly clipped audio. All right, here we go. At least this time I do have the Dolce, so I can threaten him with my big gun. G'day, bud.
It's always good to be packing ordnance.
Well, at least he didn't scream at me this time, so I appreciate that.
More work to do if you're interested.
Oh, jeez. It's just... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Skill magazines, honey. Painkillers and bacon eggs. Gonna pretend like you're just not even there. I'm gonna take skill magazines. See what you're gonna give me. Whack on the shopping trolley. For knife guidebooks, I've already done. Cooking and shotguns. I mean, not...
As can see, my gear makes undead hesitate.
That's the giggle. The giggle at the end. He thinks he's so funny. Me too, man, but there's only room for one of us in this. I don't have an insane amount of cash, and I have even less of an insane amount of storage space. So I'm just going to take... So the Forger Heads, I'll take the Vehicle Adventures and the Bow Hunters. I don't think I... Ooh... Pockets for DD? Yeah, girls love pockets. I'm on team girls need pockets, so I'm going to buy some pockets for my girl. But I think that's about all I'm going to need out of you. Oh, some petrol as well. I don't want to spend all my money on that. Let's just go like a cheeky 2,000, I suppose. 1,500 bucks. I'll take you.
Buddy.
Nice. Yeah. Thought you had more to say. Thanks, mates. Cheers for that. Wooden bow quality form. Now I can start stealing shit. Not a heap out of old mate Huey boy. Nothing in your vendos either. That's all fine. Just chuck what I can. Oh, I forgot that they did this. Chuck what you can into the bike. I forgot that they made the engine of the motorcycle like a rotary engine. It doesn't go brap brap braps on an RX-7. I bloody wish it was. Bang around the apocalypse in a 7 would be sick. But it's like a it's the like from a prop plane, like out of a Spitfire, that kind of rotary engine. There's a name for it. What's it called? It is just called a rotary engine. So it doesn't have the spinning Dorito of power like an RX-7 does, but it's still a rotary. You know, close enough for me. I want a rotary in my life, and this is gonna have to do it. One day I'll get that RX-7. One day. I can't not check. I just have to see if there's anything good in here. Don't need the stones. That was my last Forge Ahead book, you beauty, so I can make my own crucible. Not that it's needed. We are fine. Somehow I've ended up with just so much extra stuff that I wanted from before. You can take all of you. That was almost all of my fuel, but you're 100%. Whatever. Chuck you in. I'm carrying around all this shit just in case I need it later on. Probably don't need everything. I'm a little smelly, but I don't particularly care. Just get away from Huey's compound. Huey's smelly enough for all of us. In fact, there's a little pond up here. A little pond. Can I just drop my bike straight through it? Is that going to get me unsmellified? It did too. It's a drive-through hygiene station. Perfect. I think the best play here then is to start thinking about heading back home again. There should be a highway that takes me out there, out past Trader Hugh. Still want to look for stumps and things, but I am just so chockers. Just getting all my stuff back home, dropping everything off, and coming back here tomorrow might be a pretty good idea. It's only day 24, so I have some time before the next horde. But I mean, look at it. You got Dishong over there. You got town centers. You got lots of good POIs to go raiding in. So why not? Why not give it a crack? Oh fuck. That might be one. I don't know who you're mad at, but I'm going to try and take it down with the Dolce. And did take it down with the Dolce. Fucking, I love this thing so much. I love the thing so fucking much. He's going to be mad at me. Did I pick up meat? I did. I'm going to be smelly. You're just a regular Yeti. I just wanted the testosterone. I didn't even need the steaks. And you know what? Now that I have that testosterone on me, the whole reason I was holding on to the plant fibers there was to make myself another cigar. So if I have that, what do I need? I need like... Oh no, it's the cub! Oh, I killed his mum and he's looking lost. He's wandering around looking for his mum. His mama bear. I'm sorry. I'm doing this out of love. I'm doing this out of sympathy. It was out of empathy and empathetic kill. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do it like that. I'm a monster. Jeez, turns out when you're not trying to farm grass in a cityscape, it goes a whole lot faster. This is why you get yourself a bow knife, because the attack speed is just so much bloody faster. It was 250, I think, wasn't it? Jeez, that's happened quick. That's happened in a blink. So bloody speedy, and for once it's a good thing. And to get the paper I need, I guess just you, right? Nope, not gonna give it to me. That's gonna give it to me. Cigar, perfect. I can then throw you away. I can turn the rest of that wood into some more building blocks, which I have so many of already. I'm almost at the limit. Going to stack 500. Okay, free up some more space. Beautiful. So I wanted that second cigar because now if I go into my character, I've got the strength mod and I've got the cigar there. So that's 2 free points of strength that I have. But I wanted just to save myself from muppifying myself and becoming a cropper because I'm an idiot and forgetful. I want to put a second cigar in my trading sunglasses in my speed deals. That's a sick view actually, so that I'm not going to accidentally not be wearing it when I go to traders. And I'm not going to forget to change it back again. So it's really just me looking out for the future. I forgot how bloody bright it stays in the, oh, that was some coal. I forgot how bloody bright it stays in the winter while you're out and about. It's getting real late, but doesn't look like it, does it? I do need coal. I do need coal, don't I? I've got some in you already, but I need to do that for my gunpowder production. Quickly hit you. I can almost one-tap him. In fact, I have a skill point. I do not. If I put another point into -69, which I can't do yet, damn it, I could almost one-tap these things. You need to piss off. Yeah, I see him. Took off your bloody legs. How you gonna throw now, champion? Career over. Oh, fuck. Unlucky. Don't I need, from memory, don't I need to get 1600, I think it was? 1600 is like the middle mark to make bulk gunpowder because it's 800 bucks a pop. But I also needed like another 100 to make the water filter. I've got a couple at home, but not much. My stamina's fucked, but we'll go for 2,000. I've got a little bit of time left over. I'm freezing my dick off, but it's fine. At this rate, I'm gonna have to squat to piss. Shrinkage is real. I was in a pool. Make sure I seal up that hole because I guarantee you I'm going to come flying through here on a motorcycle at some point and go barreling straight down into it. Excuse me, Nance. Back out to the desert where it's a little bit warmer. So that's my coal not taken care of, but I've got enough coal now for a little bit. That was the main thing because there isn't any out in the desert. Oh, but it's so far away. It's so far away to bother coming all the way back here again. If I need to buy more coal, I'm better off just going back to the pine forest. I'm just fanging it across the dunes, keeping my eyes out for any nitrate nodes I might see, but I'm just heading straight back towards the marker that's on my house. There is definitely nitrate in the desert. I've seen it before. I just need to get lucky and basically run over one. I need one that's on my line. I don't want to go deviating, getting distracted again. I don't think the card's gonna fall my way today. Don't think it's gonna go my way. I've come all this way, didn't see one node of nitrate. A lot of little like garbage bags and stuff. There's a little flicker of white here and there, but I found some lead. I found a lot of oil shale, but I did not find what I was looking for. And this is one like somewhere, oh, right there. I was gonna say, this is something like really nearby I can go and get. I've got half an hour. I think it's worthwhile, because if I can get enough to make a couple of stacks of gunpowder, because crafting stacks of gunpowder is more efficient. Oh, fuck. Yeah, nah, 6, sweet. Sweet motto there, champion, but I'm a little bit short on time. If you can fucking drive, please. Crafting bulk gunpowder is better for resources, but it's slower on time. So if you're planning ahead, which I quite like the balance of, you know, if you can be less efficient on resources and craft it quicker, or you can really be efficient on resources and take a long time to do it. I like that. So as long as I'm thinking ahead and planning ahead, that's gonna work. You're gonna work. I've got 15 minutes. Let's go quick. We have to tick over, so we're just gonna start praying that no one finds me down here. How many do I need? I don't know how. Oh, there's a diamond. That's gonna give me the diamond tip blade mod back at home. Already a win. Okay. How much do I need? I think I need at least 1,600. Oh my God, I'm so full of everything. I can hear everything upstairs. So it is 800 a pop, but more annoyingly, I still need 9 more books before I can actually do that. So I'm not actually ready to be bulk craft my gunpowder anyway. I got too ahead of myself. I started thinking ahead and it cost me. This is why I never do that. This is why I should never prepare for anything. That's the 1,600. I'll grab a couple of extras because I do need it for farm plots as well. I'll go for 2,000 again. But for 2,000 on the coal, I'll go for 2,000 on nitrate. Another diamonds. I mean, it's true to form. Diamonds aren't actually rare. It's all just manufactured scarcity. Look that up and you're going to depress yourself. Okay, we're good. Up, out. I need to get out of here, please. So I'm just going to go straight up this way. Any way to get out of my little pits. There we go. Cover it up. Mark you. That is my nitrate mine. Oh, man. That was a bold move, but it's paid off. And look at this. Home sweet home. What a day it's been. We've gone around the world in 18 hours just about. There's nothing else I can take. Take what I can, run it upstairs. There's a couple of zombies around, but just leave them be. I love it when things go well. Wasn't sure I was going to make it back here in time. I'm about an hour late, but that's all right. Mum's not out there ringing the dinner bell yet, so we're all bloody good. What a day. That's gone so well. I've got lots of stuff still downstairs, but before I get distracted, you modify that, chuck in the SIG. Beauty. A cheeky durry to impress all my friends, because apparently it's 2002. Is there anything else in here? Nah. Good. Am I rich enough to jump off the edge? I'm not quite, but I don't care. Celebratory leap of faith. Celebratory leg sprain. Come on. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just happy to be here. Well, that's annoying. Not me realizing only now that I had the miner helmet and miner outfit on me. All harvest bonus was only like 5%. It's not really much. And stamina cost, didn't really affect me anyway. Probably should have chucked him on, but I didn't even realize that I had him. It's fine. We'll pretend it was deliberate. Sounds like someone's just sort of trying to follow me up my ladders. Hello? Yeah, there you are. Okay, well. Thanks for coming, I suppose. The housewarming was like a week ago. You showed up a little bit late and empty-handed. Unacceptable. I feel like shooting you in the face was completely justified. Close the door behind me. Quickly run around. Oh, actually, that's something I should get crafted up immediately while I have the stuff. You, king-size bed. Now we're living properly. And all that's left is some final little touches. Who's got the crucible? You do. You do not. There you go. You can have that. Do I have space for my forge? Do I have space? Look at all the space I have for my forge. In fact, that's going to be right next to the window, though. I don't want to block up my nice little window here. Nah, it's fine. I've already got my balcony on the other side. Let's not be too pedantic about it. Chuck in both of you. And you should now be... close enough. Can I just pick you up anyway? No, it's... I still have to burn out the rest of you. Damn. I do want to turn like a couple of these cottons into seeds just because I think that's good practice to have some there for later on. And then, yeah, the rest of you can all get shoved into the beehive. I'd like to have a second beehive at some point soon. It's going to have to wait a little while. You've got some honey for me. Are you mad because you've run out of flowers? Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. You just need some flowers. You're just delicate, buzzy boys. You just need to be wined and dined and flowered. I've brought back enough nitro powder. Happily so. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave at least 2,400 because they stack... Wait. 8, 16, yeah, 24. So 2,400, that's 3 stacks of gunpowder. Look at me doing mathematics. You're all very welcome for that showcase. Let's go like 8, I think we'll leave enough. On the nipple. Fuck, I'm good. I'm not. I just asked my way to have 6 left over because that means when I eventually do get that recipe, 3 stacks of gunpowder. Bloody perfect with a surplus on both. A second forge will fit in very nicely, just like you. You can be the dedicated steel forge, so take that. And that's all good. Let's put in like, I don't know, like 45 minutes worth of fuel into you, something like that. That'll probably do nicely. Get you smelting. But I also want to save some of that clay for you, because you're going to be my ammo production facility. And maybe like some like concrete or whatever else I need to do. I've got a shitload of brass. So I'll get you smelting it as well, like that. And that should be about the same, I guess, probably. About 45 minutes again. It's going to call in screamers. Don't care, though. Farm's looking good. Got some improvements going. Got some extra room for some extra farm plots, too. That's what else I needed to make. I need to make that water filter as well. I've turned myself all around. I keep getting lost in my own house. Your king bed is now done. Filled some. What are you missing? You've got the coal. That's going to put me just underneath. Oh, it's 2,400 I need, so that's fine. The cotton. I left it all in the beehive. There we go. It's going to take 3 minutes, but I'll get you crafted up. And that bed, where's going to be the best spots for my bed? It's going to have to be purple, because of course it bloody does. I mean, that spot's not too bad. This spot's not too bad either, but it's up against the wall. And I mean, I've only ever had beds against the wall, because, you know, your boys is going to make things do. Can I get you on like an angle or something? Oh yeah, that's probably not going to give you a good night's sleep. We're not Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. On the angle, up against the window. It's not quite dead center, but actually, I could go like that. That'll do. A little bit of room behind as well for some shelving, whatever, so you come up the stairs. Yeah, I think that's the right spot for the bed. I vouch for that. That's good. So it takes 90 minutes for 3 stacks of 1,000 gunpowder. So 3,000 is going to take, what, half an hour each, 3,000 gunpowder, or I can make 2,400, so I lose 600, but it takes half the time. I'm not actually sure that going for the stacks is worthwhile. I think I'd just rather have it sooner and lose 600 gunpowder. Like, that's not that much for double the time. It's gonna take a day and a half to craft it, so by the time that's done, it's basically gonna be Horde night again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Make me all the gunpowder. I don't care. I'm patient. My impatience is more debilitating than my desire to be super efficient, so we've never been maxed, and we're not going to start right now. What I am going to do right now is wrap up this episode. Great day. Stoked that went so well. We went all the way back to the Pine Forest. That base is now cleared. We found Trader Huz, and we found a sick-ass town. So I reckon that's where I head back to, see if I can do some jobs for Trader Hugh out there, tick off a couple of tier 4s, and just go a bit further. Because then after that, it's just the wasteland. See Trader Joel, and we can really start getting into the big boy stuff. I'll have to come back and pretend I'm a big boy in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on whatever. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.